get off to a good start. He put himself out of position at Augusta National with a 75 and was fighting to make the cut. And to his credit, he fought all weekend long, getting into the top 20 there, but that's not what that guy's trying to do.
Fairway bunker starts at 308 yards. He's got it in the fairway.
Just last week with birdie. Now we see Rahm from the bunker on 10. Oh, it digs in its heels.
But that's a little bit uphill, and that's the thing we're going to have see the players struggle with this week. Does it feel like Scotty's almost a little bit under the radar? #1 player in the world, and it's been so Rory focused.
Well, because Rory comes in here having won the Masters, and because, as we see, Rahm starts with a par.
How the players have to trick themselves into believing they can do it sometimes.
11.
Another guy who likes to give himself pep talks, Jon Rahm for birdie. Wow. Just right in the middle.
Good roll out of Rahm. Rolls just past the hole. He'll have some work left to
make sure and adjust for that. 205.
Hand off the club immediately. Did not finish that swing the way he hoped.
See another one of those mode areas where the ball releases away from the green.
Yeah, a little tricky. Look pretty damp down there. He's going to have to throw this up and run it there with maybe a little skid to it because the greens have those sub airs under them. No, yeah, just going with the 3-wood here. He's been hitting it off the tee really nicely today.
Oh, shit. Lucky. Lucky.
Uh-oh.
Now the challenge here on 14.
Yeah, no kidding. This will be fun to watch.
Yeah, this is where he left it when he hit the soft stuff. This isn't any easy shot either, but super shot.
Trying to land it into that upslope. It's so soft. No way the ball's going to bounce.
Yeah. On the drivable par 4. Gosh, he just got it over that ridge, and it almost gets all the way to the hole. Here's Jon Rahm, who had visions of an eagle when he was standing on the tee. He has to make this to save par. And he does. But this hole's playing more than a half a stroke under par.
Yeah, off the downslope here. It's going to flight lower than he wants it to this whole location.
And he'll have an up and down to get to 2 under. Rahm.
That's the 15th.
Oh, beautifully done. Boy, just clipped that one. Rahm cleaning up his birdie at 15.
at the 16th. Another lengthy one, Susan.
The closest player we've seen there is Ricky at about 15 or 18 feet.
A couple birdies, the rest pars. Aggressive line. Almost that Fleetwood line. That's one of the best shots we've seen. Very well done. Right about pin high.
Yeah, great leave, even though I don't think he intended to be left to this hole. Straight up the hill.
Only one birdie so far at 17 and almost a second. A lot of pace.
The design and the intent of the course. Here's 18 and Rahm, his second.
Yeah, he needs to throw this up in the air to get it all the way back on that back tier.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's a good shot there, Bob.
Great shot there from Jon Rahm, yeah.
Oh, that's a good line. Still just the lone birdie on 18. Shane Lowry had it after what was a disappointing start, but par for Rahm. Begins in 34. Rahm second.
fading. Keep fading.
That's going to just trickle in and roll to the bottom. His strength has not been yet today. Here's Rahm for par on 1.
Yeah, turning a bunch to the right. Oh, not as much as he expected. Yeah, beautiful drive over the left trees. 138. Needs to take it left side of the camera tower. Spin it back toward this hole.
Looks like he did it. Now this one might come down. Yeah. Just great execution for Jon Rahm. Meanwhile, Jon Rahm, I don't know if he'd say he dropped the hammer on 2, but he dropped the birdie in the hole.
Now Rahm to save par. So Susie, it wasn't too long ago Jon Rahm had it at 3 under, and he'll drop another stroke to move back to even.
Yeah, he left it short side in that left bunker and hit a spectacular shot out of there, just dead-handed. Thought it was going to be a great 3 and no go.
Let's give the golf course plenty of credit right now.
We'll show you how the 16th took a bite out of them. It is playing incredibly difficult. Here's Jon Rahm here for birdie on 5. And this man, of course, is a U.S. Open champion. He's a Masters champion.
That was Jon Rahm with his second to the par 5 7th. This is playing 533 today, which is 2 yards shorter than the par 4 16th is playing. Don't see that happen very often. John in a nice spot to get it up and in.
Ball with short par putts at 6 to 7.
Jon Rahm putting it from below the green for his 3rd at the par 5 7th. He's got a little work left for his birdie.
His bad's still pretty good. What you're seeing is good.
Jon Rahm with his
as
birdie,
good as anybody.
par 5 7th.
Came on back.
Now Rahm for birdie at 8. Jon Rahm finally gets one to go in. He had struggled in that 4-hole stretch. We'll go back to 9.
Well, so much for me saying there's a break.
Rahm
Much
second.
shorter. Great drive here. 201, about where he wants to head.
What an approach. Again. See if Rahm can finish with a birdie.
Yeah, this would be nice. A little turn at the end.
We didn't give him a lot of talk pre-tournament, but coming in here, we know he has the length. We know he has the ability. Hasn't won a lot on the other tour, but never count him out.
Has been in the top 10 though throughout the year and on live, and here